Okay, welcome to section 6.2, page 4. So we're going to go ahead and let's see, I think you had classwork you were doing. No, not yet, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to talk about this problem here. What addition fact is illustrated by this fraction circle model? Well, here what we have is we have one whole. And then what do we have here? Well, we have to divide into equal pieces. So we can see this unshaded piece. We've got to make it equal to that. So let's go ahead and draw that straight across there and straight down there so that we can count that those are 4 pieces. So this would be 1, and then 1, 2, 3 shaded out of 1, 2, 3, 4 total. So this is 1 3/4 plus, what are we adding here? Well, we want it to be the same kind of pieces. So let's take the whole and divide it into 4 pieces. Then we can see that we have 2 out of 4 shaded. Okay, now we're supposed to be using the pictures to go ahead and add up. So what I see here is I have a whole. So let's go ahead and shade that. We have this whole shaded. And we don't really need to divide it into pieces. It's a whole. Then when we take these 2 pieces and put them together, do you see that we can take one of these fourths and fill in this place here so that we would have 2? And then how many left over? Well, we would have one little piece here left over. So I need to take this one here and divide it. Unfortunately, that hole's, ooh, that was a bad dividing there. Let's try that again. Okay, so like that's a little bit better there. Okay, so we want to take one of those pieces. All right, so we can clearly see that our answer is 2 1/4. Okay, then we have this problem down here, which subtraction fact is illustrated by this fraction circle model. So we have one whole here and a quarter, because 1 shaded out of 1, 2, 3, 4. So this was represented by 1 1/4. We're subtracting from it, well, this is 1/2, right? And what does that equal? Well, our problem is that we are not going to be able to take this half away from this fraction piece. So why don't we do this? Why don't we make this into quarters too to be able to answer the question? So, and then we're going to have to make this into quarters too. Okay? So now we'll be able to do it. Now we can see that when we take this away, we're going to lose this piece goes with this piece. And then why don't we say this piece goes with this piece? So they're gone. So what's left then? We just have the 3 pieces left. 3 pieces out of how many? A whole that's divided into 4. So we would have this one here, and this one here, and this one here. Okay? So that leaves us with 3/4. So they didn't want us to show it any other way, just with the pictures. Okay, so go ahead now and do these classworks, page 288, these 3 problems. And I can tell you, to help you out, that the answer to the first problem is 1 1/3 for 14. You have 2 problems for 14. 1 1/3 and 1 7/10. And then I'm not going to tell you number 16. You can see that on the answers. Okay, good luck. That finishes section 6.4, 6.2, page 4, and the end of 6.2 entirely.